Good morning students. Today we will do exercise 15.3. Okay, we have to plot the graphs for the following tables. Given values different in three different parts A, B and C. There are given number of apples versus cost graph. Okay, so number of apples we will take on the x-axis and the cost on the y-axis and plot the graph. Distance travel, we will take the time on the x-axis and distance on the y-axis. Okay, and we'll just take the scale as on the x-axis we'll take the 1 unit for first and y-axis it is 5. So here you can see 1 unit is equal to rupees 5 on the y-axis and 1 unit is equal to 1 apple for a part, and we'll plot the graph as this. This is the number of apples 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 on the x-axis. One box or 1 unit we have taken of the graph as 1 unit. Okay, and the y-axis here the 5 is taken as the 1 unit. 5, there is a gap of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. This is the cost. Taking a suitable scale for x-axis, 2 units is equal to 1 hour. Okay, so and for y-axis 2 units is equal to 40 kilometer. We can represent the time on x-axis in distance covered by the car on the y-axis. Graph of the given data is as follows. So here we have taken the 2 units is equal to 1 hour on the x-axis, so it is 0, 6 up to 7, 8 and 9 am time is given, and here the 2 units is equal to 40 kilometers on the y-axis. So 0, 40 and then 80, 20, 120 and 160. So we will plot the graph as 6, 40, 7, 80, 8, 120 and 9, 160. These are the coordinates on the x-axis and y-axis. During the period 7:30 am to 8 am, the car covered a distance of 20 km. You can see here by the graph you can answer that 7:30 am and 8 am the car covered a distance of 20 kilometers. Okay, 7:30 and 8 am to 8 am the distance is 20 kilometers. Okay, again the next part is distance covered. The car covered distance of 100 kilometer at 7:30. At 7:30 it is the distance covered is the 8:30 7:30 it is the 100 kilometers. Okay, so it is 100 kilometer at 7:30 since its start. Okay, and at 7:30 to at 8 there is a difference of 100 and 120, so 20 kilometer difference. So taking a suitable scale we can form the graph C. The x-axis we have taken the 1 unit is equal to rupees 1000 and for y-axis 1 unit is equal to rupees 80. So here 1 unit there is a gap of 80 on the y-axis, 0, 80, 160, 240, 320, 400 and 480. And on the x-axis we have taken the scale as 1 unit is equal to 1000. So 0, 1000, 2000, 3000, there is a gap of 1000 on the x-axis which is the deposit rupees. Okay, so we'll plot the graph between them as 1000, 80. There is a first point. Second point is 2000, 160. Okay, x and y coordinates 3000 and 240. We'll plot the points and join the lines, and this is the graph for the C part. Okay, this graph passes through the origin. Yes, the first question is graph passes through the origin, and in the second part it is asked that the interest earned in a year deposit of rupees 2500. So 2500 for 2500 the earning interest, simple interest is rupees 200 rupees. Okay, so 2500 lies between 2000 and 3000, and for this the interest is 200 rupees. You can see the interest through the y-axis. Okay, which is between the 160 and 240. To get an interest of rupees 280 per year, rupees 3500 3500 should be deposited. So how we can get the interest 280 rupees? By depositing the 3500 rupees. So 3500 lies between 3000 and 4000 on the x-axis, and on the y-axis there is a 240 and 320 between number, that is 280. So 280 on the y-axis. Draw a graph for the following: side of a square, okay, and perimeter. It is given side of a square 2, 3, 3.5, 5 and 6. Perimeter is 8, 12, 14, 20 and 24. Okay, again, is it a linear graph? Side of a square 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Area 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36. So choosing a suitable scale, we will plot this graph. In the first one unit is taken as 1 centimeter, and second y-axis the 1 unit is equal to 4 centimeter. So there is a gap of 4 centimeter on the y-axis, 0, 4, 8, 12 for the perimeter, and x-axis we have taken the side of square as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will plot the points 2, 8, 3, 12, 3.5, 14, 5, 20 and 6, 24 by the x and y axis. Okay, and the table, choosing a suitable scale for the second 1 unit we have to taken is the 1 centimeter, and y-axis 1 unit is equal to 4 centimeter square. So here we are representing the side of a square on the x-axis and area of the square on the y-axis. For the side 2 the area will be 4, okay, and for the side 3 the area will be 9. For side 4 the area will be 16. It is the square of the point on the x-axis, that is comes on the y-axis. Side of square we have taken on the x-axis, and the area of the square in centimeter square we have taken in the y-axis. So it is 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25 and 6, 36. It is not a linear graph, okay, so it is not growing linearly, it is not a linear graph. Okay, so it is the second questions, last part. It is not a linear graph, you can see it is varying, okay, not growing uniformly. Okay, so it is not a linear graph. Okay, so in this way you have to first take the x-axis and y-axis as the first part of the table, and take the units as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take the proper units on the scale. Take the proper scale on the x-axis and y-axis and plot the graph using the points 2, 8, 3, 12, 3.5, 14. You have to take from the table. Plot in the graph paper using the pencil and paste in your notebook. Don't make this graph in the notebooks directly. Use only graph paper and then make this graph and paste in your notebook. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.